guys, what's up? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. I am BeautyBySNicole, and you are watching the BeautyBySNicole channel. This video today has been something that I have been asking for so that all my current subscribers as well as my future and new subscribers will know a little bit more about me. So today's video is going to be a video where I do a Q&A, or as they like to call it, a get to know me tag, and I'll be answering a few questions that I posted on my Facebook as well as my Instagram for you guys to come in and ask me any questions that you would like to know about me, so that you will just know, so that you will be able to relate to me more, and to be sure that if I'm someone you would like to continue following and being subscribed to. So without any further ado, let's get into these questions. So the first question that I got, and most people would probably say I'm crazy for answering on YouTube, is how old are you? So I am 36 years old. I am a Sagittarius, of course. That's my next question, was what's my zodiac sign? So I'm a Sagittarius. I am a free spirit at will. I just love life. My next question is about skincare. How many times do you wash your face daily? So, in order for me to keep my skin as, I like to say, nice as it is, I wash my face 2 to 3 times a day. It depends on the least amount of times that I wash my face is twice a day. Once in the morning and once before I go to bed at night. However, if I do a look throughout the day, I will go in there and I will wash my face and make sure that it is cleansed. To cleanse my face, I use Clinique facial cleanser for oily skin, oily combination skin. After that, I follow up with their toner, or also sometimes also use the Pixie toner. I use that as well. And then, of course, I moisturize with the Clinique Dramatically Different Gel Moisturizer. And that's what I do for my face. So 2 to 3 times a day is how many times I wash my face. I think I just answered this question, but the type of skin that I have is oily combination. So I'm really normal everywhere else. However, in my T-zone, which as you can see, starting to get a little bit of oils popping through. But I have oily combination skin. I do not use an eye cream yet. The next question was, do you use eye creams? So I don't use an eye cream for underneath my eye. However, I will put my moisturizer underneath my eye after I'm done washing it, of course. The next question is, what made me get into makeup? So I've always been someone who liked makeup, but of course in high school, you're young. Well, when I was in high school, I just thought if I got some liner, I got a little gloss, maybe some mascara, that was my makeup. But after having my daughter 2 years ago, because she's 2 now, so after having my daughter 2 years ago, I started getting back into makeup. So I guess having a daughter made me get more into makeup, so that when she gets older and she wants to know about makeup, who else can she look for and get advice from other than her mom? So my daughter made me get into makeup. Having a daughter made me get more into makeup. I was already into makeup. I just didn't feel the need that I needed all the foundation and all the other extra, but now that I'm into makeup, it's definitely needed. So yeah, you need all of it. All of it. Get all of it. All of it. All of it. You need all of it. The next question is, what keeps me going? What keeps me going is, of course, my children. My sons. I have 3 sons, so my sons keep me going. My daughter, of course, she's a big motivator in my life. My husband, he's a very big motivator in my life that keeps me going. So my family, that's what keeps me going. So that's what keeps me slaying these faces, promoting my business. My family, that's what keeps me going. Now I have some makeup related questions. What foundation do you use? So I have quite a bit of foundations that I use on a regular, but my favorite current foundations that I use would be the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I am in the shade Mahogany. I also like the Maybelline Superstay. It is in the shade Coconut, 355 Coconut. I like Juvia's Place foundation. I Am Magic. I am the shade in that, Kampala. And I also like NARS. I forgot the name of it. NARS Stick Foundation. I'm the shade Macau. So those are the foundations that I currently use. I have other ones as well that I use. The concealer that I use the, oh, I forgot to also mention, I like the CoverGirl Full Spectrum Foundation. I like that as well. So I'm in FS 405 in that foundation. The concealers that I use, I like NARS Creamy Radiant. I'm Caramel in that one. I also like to wear the CoverGirl True Complexion. CoverGirl Full Spectrum, not True Complexion. CoverGirl Full Spectrum Foundation along with their concealer. I said the foundation earlier, so their concealer. I like that concealer as well. I like to use for my base of my eyeshadows, I like to use ColourPop e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer along with, or in conjunction with, the L'Oreal More Than Concealer. Let's see, what's next? What do we have next? What do I think of false lashes? Really? Really? I love false lashes. I think if you're going to do a look, you got to have false lashes. When I go to work, I seldom wear false lashes, even the little lashes from the beauty supply store. I seldom wear false lashes to work because I'm like, if I can't wear my 25 millimeters, what's the point of wearing lashes? You got to have lashes. Ulta or Sephora? Ulta or Sephora. So I work part-time at JCPenney, which means I get a 25% discount in Sephora. However, I go to Ulta because Ulta gives me better points, and it has both, I can shop drugstore and high-end in one spot. So if I'm shopping for something, just one item that I could just say, okay, I just need this one item in and out, yeah, I'll grab it at Sephora because I'm getting 25% discount. However, if I know I have quite a bit of things on my list, I'm definitely going to run to Ulta, grab my products, gain those points. Ulta has a great reward system, so I'm Team Ulta all day. What makeup tools do I use to make in a makeup application? So I am a brush girl. For foundation, I use my brushes. Of course, do my brows, I gotta have a brush. I'm a brush girl. I will go back with a sponge and blend out, make sure everything is blended out, but I am a brush girl. So if I'm applying my primer, my foundation, concealer, I'm using a brush. And then I blend it out with the sponge afterwards. What do I use for my makeup base or primer for the eyes? So that was a question. I have that question, two different questions, but it's basically asking me the same thing. So the other person says, what do you use to make your eyeshadow pop or keep it popping? So to make my eyeshadow pop, I use, I'll show you just a second. That's one of them. So to make my eyeshadow pop, and there's one more, but I do not see it. This is it, but it's not the right color. So I use one of 4 different concealers. I either grab the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in shade 00. So light peach, e.l.f. Camo Concealer, 00 ColourPop Concealer, C1 Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, or the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear in the shade Porcelain. This isn't Porcelain, so this isn't the right color, but this is what I use. So when I'm reaching to do eyeshadow, it's one of those 4 concealers that I will be reaching for. I just grab one, whichever ones, and reach. That's the one I go for. Do I have any siblings? So these questions, I did not put them in any orders. I just going through them. So I have siblings. Yes, I have siblings. I'm not the only child. But I have 2 brothers, 2 younger brothers. I have 2 younger sisters. So I am the oldest. So they are very wise because of moi, if I do say so myself. Do you use a pencil or liquid eyeliner? On my lower lash line, I use a pencil, of course. For my top lid, I use a liquid liner. What do you think of pigment eyeshadows? I love pigments. Pigments are thebomb.com. These pigments here are from Rainbow Art Cosmetics. They're very good. They're my favorite. I use these quite often. I love a good pigment, whether it's a neon pigment, a glittery pigment. I love pigments. Pigments are nice. They are messy, but the payoff is very worth it. How did you get on PR? I actually got on PR. My first PR was with Painted Cosmetics. Shout out to Painted Cosmetics in China, and Bella for believing in little old me. I got on PR basically by being consistent, grinding. Take these earrings off. Being consistent, grinding, and just putting in the work. So if you are interested in getting on PR, make sure that you have good, clear content. Your pictures are nice. It's high quality. Also, make sure that you stay consistent. They want to see, they don't want you to post 5 looks this week, then next week you post 2 looks, or you don't post any looks at all. So just stay consistent. That's how I got on PR. I actually got on PR and I didn't realize that I was getting on PR until they reached out. What is my favorite lipstick? I don't have a favorite lipstick. I have quite a bit of lipsticks. I'm going to show you a few, if you can see them. Let me move these palettes out the way. So this is my drawer. I'm not going to do that. But this is a drawer full of my purple lipsticks and lip glosses. I have another one with nudes as well. Those are just the ones that I keep right here beside me. Sorry if I'm being so noisy. I do have a favorite gloss that I've been using. It's by Morphe. And it is the Chill. It's a nude lip gloss. I like that one. This is like my favorite. I keep it on standby. See, as you can see, it's nude. It's the perfect little nude lip gloss. I recently received my affiliate package with Boujeë Cosmetics. And it's called Boujeë Barbie. It's a light pink. It's vegan. And that is what I have on my lips today, on top of my Super Stay lipstick. So for my pink lips, this is what I've been using. It's called Lover. and I just topped it with this pink gloss. So that's what's on my lips today. And I lined it with the Makeup Shayla. Makeup Shayla's BFF number 4. The palette that I used today, y'all didn't ask, but I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know what I'm using and what I've been using the majority of all my looks that y'all have seen on Instagram or Facebook. Painted Cosmetics Mardi Gras palette. This little palette right here, it's a bang for your buck. That's what it looks like. So you got your neutrals here if you want some neutrals. Got your neutrals here, and you got your colors here. And this black is right. So that is one of the palettes that I have been using. And I PR for Painted Cosmetics. So if y'all want to order something from Painted Cosmetics, I will have the link down below in the description box. Use code SNicole to save y'all some coins. Do you prefer to buy makeup online or go to the store? I prefer to order my makeup online because sometimes dragging a 2-year-old out the house and she don't want to be bothered, and I ain't trying to be in there with her anyway because she don't want to test everything and swatch everything all on her little arm. So I prefer to just order it online. However, I do like going to the store just so I can get out the house, and of course you want to see what's new, so you want to get out and go see what's new. But I would prefer to just order the stuff online, wait for it to ship, and be done with it. Do you like drugstore makeup? Of course I love drugstore makeup. I feel like you can do, well, I need to spend $50, $60 on foundation when I can use my little $10, $15 foundation from the drugstore and it give me that same look. Only thing I have is a different tag saying I'm wearing Fenty or I'm wearing NARS or whomever else. I don't got that much high-end foundation. I just have Fenty and NARS. That's high-end. That's high-end as I'm getting right now. Fenty and NARS. Y'all got it? I ain't trying to go all up and above. Oh, and I have Too Faced. Too Faced is, yeah, they not cheap either. But I love the Too Faced Born This Way. That is my other favorite foundation. I forgot to add that in there. My favorite, what is your favorite setting powder? My favorite setting powder, I got a few favorites. I like the Dermablend Illuminating Powder. I like the Fenty powder. I like the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, the original one. I also like the Too Faced Ethereal Setting powder and Sacha Buttercup. You gotta have your Sacha in your collection. So I have Beauty Bakery. I tried it a few times. I'm not a fan of it. It works, but it's not one of my favorites. So I just keep it on standby just in case. Where do you get your lashes from? I get all of my lashes from Phenomenal Beauty or from Boujeë Cosmetics. So if I'm wearing some lashes and you want to know where they came from, they are either from Phenomenal Beauty or from Boujeë Cosmetics. And one more last question. Goes back into skincare. Do I exfoliate? I do exfoliate. I don't do it very often because if I over exfoliate, my face will get dry spots. So to keep my face from getting those dry patches and dry spots, I just exfoliate as needed. But when I exfoliate, I use the Clinique exfoliator as my exfoliator of choice. That's all I can answer for you guys today. If there are any more questions, please be sure to comment down below. I will answer them in another Q&A at another time. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy lives to first ask me any questions that you wanted that I answered today, and also for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you learned something about me that you didn't know beforehand, as well as decided to stick around and be a part of the BeautyBySNicole family. But in the meantime, y'all know what it is. Y'all are great. Y'all are wonderful. I love y'all. I love y'all dearly. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a wonderful day, and God bless.